I gotta pay $8, $4 for this?
Apparently.
Mother.
We thought they were on Max, but apparently all of them.
They are on Max.
They're not on Max.
None of them are on Max.
I can't afford it.
That's like
I'll just raise my rent.
We just checked.
So everybody, the rent went up because I had to spend $4 to watch Justice League War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
It'll be
Say it
$2
again.
cheaper.
Oh, it's only an hour and 16 minutes. Must have been a direct-to-DVD.
It was.
They all were.
Everything was direct-to-DVD. None of these were ever seen in the theater.
Hello there, and welcome back to 716th Legion Reacts. I'm Jack.
I'm Ryan.
Rich.
Christian. We'll all wait slightly too long.
And today we're gonna be watching Justice League War.
We're watching a lot of these, right? We're going into the animated world of
Yes,
DC.
we are going to be watching the DC animated universe.
Except the first one, I guess.
Except the first one, because
We know that it starts with the Flashpoint.
You guys skipped Flashpoint.
Seen the Flashpoint.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I've seen it like 4 times.
If we're being honest about that movie, it's really only like, what, the last 3 minutes that are technically part of this universe?
Yeah, it just sets up I guess the remainder. Because, like, the universe we see at the beginning of that one is obviously not, like...
And it's weird because at the end of that movie, Flash is talking to Batman, and in this one, he doesn't know that Batman exists. So,
yeah,
like,
I don't know if that was a continuity error or, like, or
it could also be that
they were playing, like
forgot.
Well, no, it could be that he came back technically later in this timeline.
That's true.
Like, this could be the new universe he's coming back to at the end of Flash. I like how
I'm not sure.
You were just going to be like,
I'm sure there's
watching
videos on that.
Let's move on.
And now when
we gotta watch Flashpoint.
But the other problem when I watch Flashpoint too, I can't get stupid the Flash movie out of my head anymore, because like it's like I just picture George Clooney.
I just like that movie
kinda,
because
Both
it's like
movies are completely CGI.
I just like that movie because it's like a proper adaptation.
There's actually more live action in Flashpoint. I think actually. Actually.
I mean, Flash should have took a bit more from the Flashpoint movie. So.
No.
They should have. They should have just done Flashpoint.
Or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Flashpoint,
should not have been Flashpoint at all.
I mean,
really?
they tried to do like a Snyderverse, like Flashpoint. It didn't work, obviously. But Flashpoint is interesting because like that's a long comic, and like they can that movie is not very long, and it still like hits most of the major beats like rather successfully. So the fact that like they couldn't do it in like 2.5 hours, like was kind of like.
My biggest problem with it was like it was Flashpoint without the Reverse Flash.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
The whole compelling purpose of the
It
plot.
was me, Barry. I killed everyone in
There's a clip from this that is like eternalized through memes.
Flash, biggest hater in any comics universe ever.
I think that's probably one of my favorite
when you were
memes.
making out with your first girlfriend. But anyway, today we're not watching that.
We're not watching. Thank God. Appreciate it. War. What
I
is
don't
it
know
good
if this
for?
one is an Is this one a direct adaptation?
Of the comic?
Actually, it is. Yeah, because I guess the one moment that's very popular from this movie is like.
Is this when they become super friends?
Yes.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, most of these movies are.
I know that. I actually know this. You've all have seen them.
Yes.
I'm the only one who's not seen this.
Rich is going to be our
Or
guest.
I might have seen like 3 minutes when you guys were watching it on the couch or something, and I'm, what is this? And you're like, oh, it's Justice League movie. I'm like, oh, okay.
Basically,
and then
if
I
you don't
continued
know,
on to do laundry.
For anyone who's like watching, I guess who doesn't know, for whatever, I guess go watch the movie first. But these are basically adaptations, like pretty solid ones.
All of them, but Batman Hush.
Yeah, besides that one, it's like of like the New 52, right?
Yeah.
The New 52 era of like DC. Obviously, Flashpoint's like a straight rip. This one I think is pretty good. There's like a couple moments that are literally just right.
Yeah,
out,
it's pretty one for one of the comic runs.
Because that's why we invented movies, so we don't have to read.
Yeah.
So.
And actually, pretty much, this is probably my favorite, like one of my more favorite Justice League type movies. Like I like this one more than I like any of the live action like versions.
I'm looking for it because I've seen some images. I did Google. I googled it a little bit just to take a look at it, and I'm interested in seeing the costuming. Like I'm looking. I think
there's some
they
design.
I like some. I'm looking forward to the design of this.
Batman
and,
looks the fucking same. But
So.
I love that.
He's got the white eyes. It looks like.
I actually like this quite a bit. Like
This is actually I really like the intro to this because
this is actually better than that terrible thing that they do where it's the
that's
slow
awful.
motion
Yeah,
stuff, like
the blank faces of characters that like most of which haven't shown up yet in any capacity.
Or like Green Lantern, who we still haven't seen. I don't count that movie because it's so bad.
I love the Green Lantern. It's like we haven't seen him. It's like.
Insight on the rash of terrifying abductions plaguing Gotham City. Warning, this footage may be too mature. Is this the mysterious Batman who's been spotted in...
No, it's a ghost.
The gray ghost. The gentleman ghost.
Why would he even pick up the money?
Look at the slider on the
Stop it,
fucking
Max.
iPad.
Too scary. I'm the Batman, Charlie. I've come to suck your blood.
Batman's not a vampire.
Stop the bus, damn it!
Language.
Oh man, Batman got her.
No,
I also like how this movie just like kind of just starts.
Hey,
He's here.
Yeah, I don't know why Hal Jordan's here. Like,
why not?
Going somewhere, buddy? All right. You want to dance?
this is also like the only iteration.
I already like the look.
Yeah. This is the only iteration of Hal Jordan I've ever watched in life.
I'm a Hal Jordan.
Ryan
guy.
Reynolds was the
I grew
best.
up with Hal Jordan, so.
No, don't!
Make a pillow. No, it's a catcher's mitt.
Going up?
I like that it dings. That's great.
He's like, I'm in terror.
You saved me.
Sure did. The name's...
What's the catch? What's it gonna cost me?
You're welcome, lady.
And how am I supposed to get down from here now?
It is a very good point.
Where'd my creepy crawly get to?
Why did it blow up?
I forgot how funny these movies are.
They're really
No, there are
funny.
some great moments like that in this.
That's not Batman.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Green Lantern
He takes a fucking
punch.
beating.
He
in these.
gets bodied so many times.
Yeah,
in this
like
movie.
he is not scaled correctly. He's not. Although it is funny though.
What were you doing at the docks? I want answers.
Where are they taking the drugs?
I want answers.
Immediately breathes fire.
Yeah. Dragon.
It's bodied in Batman just bodies everybody.
Oh fuck. The guy from Rick and Morty.
Ghost Train.
Yeah, is that just his name?
Batman? You're real?
Turn it off.
I had him.
Clearly. Now turn off the damn light before they see us.
Like you just don't care.
The world's afraid of us.
Say that
Because
like
I'm
it's a good
Batman.
thing.
It's necessary. Move! Take your glow stick and go home.
Unfortunately, no blimps in this universe.
I don't know, that's the best idea you've ever had.
No, see, this entire space sector is my beat. I'm serious. I'm Green Lantern, damn it.
I feel like something with like the back of a head would have been better
It's like
instead of a bear
Spider-Man.
trap.
What the hell did you do?
Parents are the worst.
There's 90 things that could have been other than.
How do they break the glass to go inside Mom?
For anyone that's never been fishing, this is what it feels like.
Oh my god.
I feel like everything in superhero movies just has C4 in it.
Yeah, like that's especially these ones.
Yeah, I noticed, but fire's no problem. As I was saying, Green Lantern can do anything.
Except shut up, apparently.
Wow, someone forgot to take their true blood tonight.
I'm not a vampire.
Seriously? Then what, super strength?
No.
I'm just rich.
Can you fly?
In a plane.
You're not just some guy in a bat costume. What? Nobody asked you to prom?
Too
so now you
early.
dress as a bat and prowl around your parents'
Martha!
What's this do?
Huh?
I don't know why is he still in fatigues? Like
How'd you do that?
You weren't concentrating.
He smiled twice. Someone
Yeah.
will die soon.
You won't do that again.
Unless
Okay.
I want to.
That's it. Let's rumba, Spooky.
Oh, the white eyes in live action needs to happen.
Crap, that's a bomb and he just armed it. Lantern, wait!
Just in a safe.
Dark Side? What's that, a band?
Some kind of death cry, all to protect this.
I'm on it. Ring, scan, and identify.
No fucking clue.
Unable to identify.
That's impossible. The ring knows what the Guardians know, and the Guardians know everything.
It doesn't scan like a bomb, more like an alien computer.
Alien? Like the guy in Metropolis?
Superman.
Bro, you're a Green Lantern. Like,
Aliens? They exist?
His power levels are...
Not gonna be a problem for me.
We'll see.
Nothing on the markings of the design, Sarah?
No, Dr. Stone.
Dozens of tests and we're still unable to learn a single thing. We know less now than when the Flash brought it to us days ago.
How does that make any sense?
Actually, there are a decent amount of plot points that are like actually taken in Snyder's.
Yeah.
Justice League from this, just not done well.
Now what do we know?
It's broadcasting some kind of signal. And we've tracked similar signals emitting from Coast City, Gotham, and Metropolis.
all in the U.S.
Yep. Because aliens only attack the U.S.
Unless it's Doctor Who, then they only attack England.
Now, what kind of reminder
He's got a
is that?
BlackBerry. Oh, come on.
He's an absentee father.
You are the worst.
In
I don't
his
like
defense,
football either, but that's not really the point,
It's like,
you know?
if it's right
It's
now,
the state finals, too. You didn't go to the state finals game? It's not like preseason.
Tickets. Let's see your tickets.
It's The Rock.
My dad's got the tickets.
You mean your granddad?
Yeah. What'd I say?
And one for your grandson? What?
It's Pa and Martha. He had
He's
a
got his name on
he
it.
had
What
a,
is-
he had a
engraved into the seat.
reminder
It carved,
That is not sold
carved
out, by
in
the way.
stone into the
What?
seat.
It's just like Remember the Titans.
How long is that thing in the air?
do it the whole length of the football field. He did it.
Yeah, your dad's
He
not
won the
there.
game.
We get it. Your dad didn't come.
They got something against Whataburger.
Yep, they do.
These freaks cost America over $100 million in property damage.
This is on the nose. I love these guys.
We're gonna hang one woman in effigy.
Diana, wait.
Who wants some?
Whoa, it's really her. We didn't expect it.
And she's not wearing pants.
I am Diana of Paradise Island. Tell me who you speak of, and by Zeus, they will taste my steel.
Steve in the background.
You gather to protest me?
She's ready to throw hands.
You want the truth? You swing that sword with a smile and you scare normal people. And you dress like a whore.
He's right.
I mean, 90% of her.
I'll tell you this is more than possible.
This is not your truth. Tell us your truth.
I cross-dress in a Wonder Woman outfit. It makes me feel powerful.
They're like, all right, well, this.
They're all like, yeah, that's our reason too.
Embrace your
Very
truth,
honest.
my friend. My outfit makes me feel powerful too.
We better get going.
Yes. Off to see this president you speak of.
We'll get out here.
Thought you died.
We'll get out.
Thought you
It's
died
like-
in World War I.
We'll get out of the White House here. That's
We'll
typically
open the-
that's typically how you get into the White House, by walking in like
Yep.
from the street level. From the
We'll open the gate for the public.
Love how everybody else is just all the way gone. He's barely out of his uniform.
Hey, you were in my
He
dad's
had,
seat.
he had a call.
Didn't look like he was using it.
You see a kid run through here?
Looks to the side.
It's like,
No.
Don't be any. Don't be out.
You mean that kid? No, I didn't see him. I'm grumpy.
Star QB Victory Stone brings in the win single-handedly.
No, not quite.
What do you mean? You threw that last touchdown pass like 43 yards.
Doesn't matter if there's not someone on the other end to make the catch.
Right, baby doll?
I already said this.
That's right, baby doll.
I should go. Nice meeting you, Victory. Tell your dad he's got some great seats.
Yeah, I will.
That kid took all my stuff.
He just robbed him.
Where's my son of a...
Yes! Victory! Victory!
There's no security in this building.
Meanwhile, in Metropolis.
Hey, he was running away.
This is a fucking jet.
Superman's close. I've been tracking his flight path.
What?
On what? Your own satellite?
Cue smile.
No, he's
No
just
smile.
he just looks at him.
Kidding. You have a satellite?
I have 6.
I'm like Elon Musk.
and better in every way.
Wait here. No offense. You just get in the way. Here's the plan. Green Lantern kicks Superman's ass. TMZ's got the video.
They probably would too, if we're being honest.
To be fair, that one's fair. That one's like, okay, yeah, that would happen. Like,
Oh, he goes right to the tanker truck.
So, what can you do?
I have a knife. It's like...
I can still see you.
Shoot! That cost like $3 billion. Listen, Batman without prep time.
He's just trying, like, fuck it, I got everything, man. It's like...
Try the shark repellent.
Running out of stuff in the utility belt.
This is actually a smart one.
What are these boxes for? Talk while you still can.
Trying to.
Round 2, Flyboy.
There you go.
Chains? You're funny.
We won't stop him. He's pissed off. We have to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Would he not hear that though? Would he be like, oh, you want to talk?
I think this version of Superman is not like look what he's doing right now. Like,
yeah,
like this isn't like pure. This isn't like My Adventure with Superman. Like somehow he hasn't got there yet, which is not like the best take on Superman, honestly. But
And that shield breaks apart.
Shut up.
yeah, he doesn't really have like much care for people right now.
no, like he's like even when before the Evis guys even got here, he was like doing damage. So
Well, they did start it.
But you don't kill, do you? Clark.
You've
TMZ
made
picked
your
that up
point.
too.
Bruce Wayne.
Who the hell is Bruce Wayne?
Well, it's not Kryptonian.
Worth a shot.
so yeah,
We done fighting?
so we know an alien.
Oh, Green Lantern just behind. Wait, we're not fighting?
Let's move.
What are they gonna do to Superman? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck?
They're gonna arrest him,
A
obviously.
Green Lantern too. Like, what the? Like, we got the helicopters out. Like, it's like.
We're maxed at power ceiling.
Cycle the pulses.
Dr. Stone, your son is here.
I don't have time right now.
You never have time.
I'm in the middle of some very important work.
You mean more important than me?
Not what I said.
But you implied it.
I told you I'll pay for college. You don't need to be sniffing after a scholarship.
That's not the point. They think I can hold my own with the best of the best. Why don't you?
Look at the world we live in today. Beings who can fly, tear through buildings, and outrun race cars. They will make what you can do obsolete. In that world, throwing a football is a joke.
Harsh, but
I love
not
the
wrong.
game, man.
We can talk about this later.
What do you mean? You made it very
Those
clear.
buzzer
Like,
blaring. Should we do something?
Dr. Stone seems like he goes to the gym, and I don't think this guy goes to the gym.
So, these monsters,
They're soldiers, planting these devices at all costs. That's military tactics. We might be staring down the barrel of a full-scale invasion.
You're paranoid.
Space.
it is funny that Batman, like all the other ones are like fucking like super like human shit, and then Batman's like, I'm smarter than all of you.
That's his superpower.
I'll show you idiotic. Ah! I didn't touch it!
This thing is more important to you than your own
Son! Victor, stop!
What are you planning on? Never mind.
It's gonna blow!
Care about me now, Dad?
Alright, let's go. There we go.
A lot better hell. Better than a fucking fist.
Still think I'm paranoid?
Maybe a little less now.
The police are on their way.
Oh, little help. It's like in Thanos, he gets arrested, like, by like the NYPD. Like
Good job.
Like we did it.
You're right.
He's handcuffed.
Which way?
We have to get him into the red room.
It's a good thing
It's
that our
white.
security closes at the
Why is it
speed
white?
of a snail.
The
Not a
red
hole.
room.
Yeah, the door
That's
closes.
like a Scooby Doo cartoon,
like,
like where it just like kept going through the same thing.
I'm not leaving you, Victor. You dare leave me.
I wasn't there for you before, but now I will be because you're an experiment.
Now I can have fun with your DNA.
His vitals are there, Silas. He's alive.
Dad. Yes, Victor.
Give this man a sedative.
I know, he has like exposed tissue and they're all just
Son,
like...
did you ever fill out a do not resuscitate form?
But Silas, the risk.
What choice do I have, Morrow?
You're gonna end up there.
Ooh, 3D animation.
But my football career.
The pain will subside.
Promethium skin grafts? His body could reject them completely.
It won't. I've injected the nanites. Activate them.
They're untested. We recovered them.
Do it!
It's like,
Father of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
it's like, oh my fucking god! It's like it like goes like the.
Oh well,
I,
here's some
I like to
oxygen.
think the two needles like touched, like on the ends.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
most
Like, it's like-
He's dead.
Lost it.
he's all right. Like that's a normal sound. Like
You stabbed him in the heart with a needle.
everyone just lets James
Ooh,
fucking Wonder Woman
you're
in this
Wonder
universe.
Woman.
Would you like some ice cream?
Thank you for speaking with me, Hannah.
Santa Grace. Who's
Probably.
It's like, when I grow up, I want to be a superhero.
What are you eating?
Ice cream.
Is it good?
It's the greatest food in the world, if you ask me.
I shall buy you ice cream.
I will try some ice cream. And another for my friend Hannah.
Well, whatever you say, lady. Just don't, take my arm with it.
The one constant in the
Why do
Wonder
I have a
Woman.
New York accent when I'm in D.C.?
No, it's not like a lot of the people.
I
live in
walked
DC.
all the way to D.C. with my ice cream cart.
I mean, half of who live in DC are not from DC. Like a big majority, actually.
I also like how DC is somehow the only non-fictionalized city in DC.
Right?
Yeah, like, no, they do have other ones because technically New York exists in DC. Like, but Gotham, like Metropolis, is in like Connecticut, like or something. I don't think it's particularly consistent.
Steve,
Why would a large
have
city
you
end
ever
up in
had
the middle of
ice cream?
Kansas?
This cook is truly blessed.
You need to come back to the White House.
I grew weary of waiting for him, so I left. This is Hannah.
Very pleased to meet you.
Could you excuse us, Hannah?
Where are your parents?
I happen to know where they make the best homemade ice cream in D.C., if you're interested.
Oh, I could compel you to disclose this secret.
Or I could just take you there.
Again, the doors.
Where are they coming from?
Not my ice cream cart.
A true responsibility.
This is my whole,
He's like, yes,
my whole life.
Cabbages.
It's just was in that cart. It's not even paid off.
I do like how Wonder Woman's reaction is like, oh, thank God. Like, nothing boring. Like, something to do. It's like...
I'd murder everybody.
This one also flies.
This is how I'm political envoy.
I
to
think
you.
most Wonder Women fly at this point.
Do they?
Hey, Dr. Stone.
We're in trouble.
This is Ohio State. We'd like to talk to you about signing your son.
Yeah, just in the middle of this. That'll work. Thanks, Silas. Cyber Golem.
Dope.
Offensive mode activated.
I just want to know,
my gosh.
why do these aliens have like Latin symbols on their chest?
Because Latin comes from
It's
the
like
They
aliens.
speak Latin.
It's the what's it called? What's the fucking equation? The anti-life equation or whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay.
Like
Backhand, front hand.
Damn, bro, fight back.
Jesus.
I love how this fight scene slowly evolves him into the normal cyborg.
Yeah, like, well, they chips away at the first shell, then it absorbs a bunch of other, like, random tech around it, like...
I am not Victor. I am something different.
Oh, yeah.
Why is he standing? It's like, I'm here. It's like...
Offensive mode. White noise cannon enabled.
Should just use that the entire time.
Oh my god.
We're
They're
back
still
to the
fighting
hammer.
these guys, like...
Back to the rope thing.
Yeah, it's been like an hour now and they're still
worry,
going.
Batman's gonna send at least one of them to the hospital.
Ah, they're undead.
I love how Batman's like, they're aliens. Fuck
He's
it.
like, get it off me! Get it off me!
Thank God I can kill. He's like, they're aliens.
Constructs are fading. Your mind is scattered.
Worry about yourself. You're the one without powers.
About to be the one without a head.
There's too many of them just to barrel through.
Yes? Tell that to Superman. Come on.
And he dips.
And there goes our big gun. Fantastico.
And now the suburbs.
Meanwhile...
Oh, come on. Can't a guy get any privacy?
Football. Told you so. Well, we had to be certain. I like your jersey.
Oh, yeah? I stole it.
You did not. We worry every time you disappear. You know, like a family would.
Foster family.
Okay.
You're not my sister.
You've heard the reports, right? There's an invasion of monsters. They're grabbing people off the streets.
And you morons believe that?
Jerk.
Good timing.
Do you believe it now, Billy?
Brother.
Come and get some, ugly. Shazam!
There you go.
What'd you do to Billy?
They were gonna be really worried if Billy's gone again.
Rudy. Rudy. Rudy.
They're being overcautious.
No.
I love we got George Bush president here.
Right there.
I need eyes up.
Get off my plane. Well, they've already compromised the hull anyway.
Mr.
I heard you
President,
have ice cream.
It's nice to finally meet
Wasn't
you.
he like in the house 2 minutes ago?
I think that the
She
idea
flew
was
up
that
there.
they were. I think the idea was that like they were making her wait, and he wasn't even there.
Ah.
Like.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
Superman will catch the plane.
Air Force One.
Don't look. Just look. I got something. I'm not saying what it is. Just gonna say,
Could've just like caught him.
statistically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel.
When there's not parademons on the loose.
Y'all suck.
You're strong.
I know.
It's so weird.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's nothing really overly compelling about the Wonder Woman Superman like dynamic. It's just like, wow, they're both powerful and they both like find that hot. Like, and it's like
They're also both like practically immortal.
no, and it makes like like to a degree it makes sense. But like Lois
That's
is
why
like,
movie stars date other movie stars.
it's hard giving. It really is hard giving like Superman anyone but Lois though, because like she's very important to like grounding.
What
like,
about Lana?
And like Wonder Woman doesn't ground Clark as a concept. Like
Unassimilated data detected. Commencing parademon indoctrination. Locate inhabitable worlds. Harvest organic material.
I was about to say not Garfield.
Process organic material. Repurpose organic material. For Darkseid.
Oh, know thy enemy.
mine.
I ate it.
Oh, this move's great.
I love this part.
Looks like you could use a hand. Flash, my boy. Great to see you.
Have we met?
Oh yeah, and that's Batman.
That man's real?
Yeah, he's over there. He's like, I'm so sick of this.
Don't bother. The guy's a total tool.
I followed your efforts in Central City, Flash. You do tight, efficient
Central
work.
City from Chicago.
Hey, Barry, you got a little
Could have been
something
that
on your
Barry
mind.
like forgot, like once he acclimated to the new timeline, like he forgets the memories from Flashpoint.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Then would Batman forget?
I guess.
I guess, yeah, to a degree. Like, yeah, I guess I don't know. There's the plot holes. And I guess he has to remember because he has to fucking, well, you know. It's just like,
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, there is that in Doctor Who that once timelines emerge, you can't retain the knowledge, so
Yeah.
eventually you forget everything as you acclimate.
yeah, I guess they both could've
acclimate
just,
to
like,
the new
acclimated,
timeline.
Like, after
Like they're not Time Lords, so.
In later movies, they reference it, so
Do they?
yeah.
I think it's meant to imply that Barry comes back from the Flashpoint later in this new universe's timeline.
Yeah, you better run.
No, they're assembling, waiting for whoever's behind this to launch the attack.
They're like
All right,
Avengers.
now what?
I don't know.
We build a space station.
Incoming! Mine!
Kill first, make up questions later.
Damn it!
You're done.
No! I'm not with them!
Hold on. I can vouch for that. He was at Star Labs.
I know his dad. Great.
Look at your dad, Diana.
Hey there, what's up? Shazam.
Shouldn't he have? Shouldn't he have?
Sometimes
Hold up.
sometimes called
Wait a
Captain
minute.
Marvel,
Something
but not
right.
that Captain Marvel.
He should have just turned back into a boy.
I know their plan. They're terraforming the Earth. It's about to get ugly.
That fits.
And they're gonna make all the humans into aliens,
One
but
thing.
I forgot to tell you that.
The water's on fire.
That's just Chicago.
it's
It's
Cleveland.
because water's not wet.
Are
That's
they
why
in
it can
DC
burn.
right now?
No, they're in Metropolis, aren't
They're
they?
in
Like,
Gotham, capital
I
city.
don't even know where they are actually.
Metropol-
I think they're in Metropolis.
Metropolis.
Like,
I don't know. I forget. I thought this was DC.
'cause
No,
I think Batman and Green Lantern have
That's
traveled
not
to
New
the east.
York.
So
Yeah.
like,
This is
at least since like
this
the
is
invasion
Gotham,
started.
I think.
No, this is not. This is not.
No, they
Gotham.
left Gotham.
No, they
Metropolis?
100%. I think it's Metropolis. Like,
Metropolis.
This isn't an isolated incident either. It's
and
happening
obviously
across
Central
the
City
world.
is just next door. Like that makes
Oh,
sense.
it's actually happening other than
Including other countries like
those other places.
London
no,
City.
No, when they say across the world, they
London
just
City.
mean America.
I am Darkseid.
Here we go.
The light show. Green Lantern's got this.
That's great. That's great. It's so out of pocket. Like,
This is great.
It's like why they?
What is that? I remember that from something.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
even-
100% seen that as a meme. But that gets
I think
used.
that's. I
constantly.
think. That's why you should never do the capes.
Brother, give it up.
Or sure, we can watch aliens go through propellers, but we can see an arm break.
Hey, Blackheart the Death Eater, whatever
like-
your World of Warcraft name is.
She watched.
Now what?
Now you die.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, no!
Just sets off a mini nuke.
I'm just gonna stand
Pretty
behind.
much.
I'm just gonna stand behind Superman.
That's all you need to do.
That's not the worst idea.
Life choice.
That's not the worst idea. I got your back, Superman.
If I was just like that god. It's just like, oh, this is good too, actually.
This is actually a really cool scene.
And they do the correct outcome.
They can do that? They're locked on now. Come on, Barry, you're moving fast, so think fast. Never had to catch my breath before. Oh no, Superman.
That's why Superman sucks.
Wasn't that pretty? That's pretty standard canon. I don't know, Mega Beam like incapacitates Superman, right?
Yeah.
Like
We're just somewhat alike.
We are nothing alike.
We're fighting alongside an alien, an Amazon, a human lightning bolt, a cyborg, and a speedster. As far as I can tell, Hal, you and I are the only normal people here.
I never told you my name.
Saw it on your flight suit. My name is Bruce Wayne. When I was 10, my parents were murdered in front of my eyes.
The pearls.
It just flashes back like he's like getting faded in the background. The pearls,
These
like
pearls
just shattering.
Just shattering.
You're telling me this? Why?
Because with great power comes great responsibility.
Lore dropping right now.
Lord dropping. That's great.
Regroup with the others. You're loud. They'll listen to you if you got something to say. Keep them alive. Keep Darkseid busy till I get back.
Where the hell are you going?
I'm going to get Superman.
It is.
He's like, I'm going to
Wayne, huh? Moron's crazier than I am.
Listen up. We need to play offense instead of all coming up to bat.
What? I apologize, but I don't know your games.
I think what Lantern is saying is that it's time for some teamwork. So let's pull it together.
It's the halftime. We can win this in the second half.
What's the plan then? Well, he blasts
Batman
those
knew.
beams out of his eyes, right?
It's settled then. We've blind him.
That's as good a plan as any. Yeah.
It's Young Justice. Young Justice, isn't it?
What?
Isn't that Young Justice?
I think in like most continuities, he knows.
Oh yeah.
And the invasion of monsters raining from the sky? What about them?
I might be able to send them back where they came from.
Good enough for me.
Okay, he's like, I might. All right, yeah, great.
Flash, what are you doing during this?
Of the hyper drive.
Batman's covering it all, man. I bought the bank.
He could have just done that the entire time. He's like,
No, he had to wait till he got there, though. Like, he was gonna do it.
I love it. He's waiting. He's just
Wait.
Batman just.
Oh my God.
Worldwide superhero insurance.
Are they in amber like Jurassic Park?
Here in my personal laboratory, I can.
Bro's just monologuing for the game.
A super parademon in the service of Darkseid.
They really have a thing in this movie of just like peeling eyes open. Like
They saw a lot of Clockwork Orange.
Okay, remember, I'll distract you.
Darkseid!
What the?
Red Tornado. You're not in this movie.
Red Tornado.
He's like, using Shazam as like a magic like
wand.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? I had him. Dude, you had squat. We had a plan.
Heads up, guys!
You are a warrior, not a child. Act like it.
Yes, ma'am.
Now follow me to victory.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Victory, the football guy, as well as his teeth whitened.
I like Batman just piloted the dude.
That's great.
He's like rubbed into his brain.
He's just like.
I am impressed by your resourcefulness, Earthling. Your friend is gone.
More like a work acquaintance.
Bro, stop
Yeah.
monologuing.
He's a friend from work.
And what if you never see it?
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
Welcome, my children. Protect your.
Correct. Special entry to the Summer Olympics.
Well, that was a better idea. Actually, create a cyclone crap thing. All right.
We have this again.
Hey, Darkseid, eat this.
What the fuck is that?
An alien spaceship.
It's an alien spaceship.
I think it's like his spaceship, actually. I think it's like supposed to look like his ship or something.
What the fuck?
Here we go.
She's standing on the water.
She's floating.
Oh, she can fly. Yeah, that's right.
She flies now?
I guess yeah. I
They
guess
fly
that
now.
makes sense,
They
yeah.
fly now. Tell me your truth.
Oh.
Oh.
Not only is he blind, he's got brain damage.
Absolutely. He should have died from that.
His brain's in his throat. Obviously, yes. It just.
Which means the power must be here.
So dark. You sure you're not from the DC universe?
The Sod, no.
Well, I want everyone in the comments to be like, oh, Superman killed somebody. It's not a good movie anymore.
Oh, that's great.
That actually is animated world.
Mm-hmm.
He smiled.
He's like, all right, I'll get my hands dirty.
Right. Yeah. He like ran to the tunnel he made. Like.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh.
Why did it blow up?
Barry just exploded.
Why did it blow up? Like.
Or C4.
There you go. That's better.
This is really good sequence. I got it. This is
like
a really
like
good sequence.
Darkseid
This is significantly better than anything we've ever seen in film.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I would say so.
And in most universes too, not even just like DC. This shit's great. Because even if the sequence of the events makes sense, like it's not like they're waiting around. Each one of them gets beat up and then has to come back and fight.
And I always like that, like Darkseid always loses, like kind of on the first attempt because like he overestimates, like, and he's not used to like actually like this many defenders, like.
Dope.
Now, Flash, take out the other eye.
This is great.
He's like, what am I supposed to do?
Fly, right?
Sorry, needless to save the world. Thanks for your help.
Did he?
Oh man!
He's like at his crowbar. Yeah, the fucking shotgun.
Oh!
How does he not have brain damage?
Well, at least that one was only in his eye.
Yeah, that one doesn't go as far as like the sword realistically. So
I think that worked.
that helped, yeah.
We still got a problem.
Martha.
Superman.
Clark.
You need to fight whatever they're doing to you. We need you, Clark. The world needs Clark Kent.
How does he see where he's going?
And also, like, this fight doesn't even include like Batman and or Superman, which are obviously like
Right,
a
no,
lot of the time
they're-
the
yeah.
focus. Like they
Yeah.
give like a bunch of the other ones.
Yeah,
like,
everybody else
a lot
gets
of
to
cool
do
shit to
something
do.
for a change.
There's other characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I wanted Green Lantern and all this shit. The fact they left Green Lantern out just pisses me off. I don't care which Green Lantern it is either, but just give me a Green Lantern.
Guy Gardner.
No.
Connection established.
He did the thing.
I told you he was gonna reverse the polarity.
Let's look and see what's happening in Paris now. A shot of the Eiffel Tower, and they're all going back into the portals. Paris! Maybe the Sydney Opera House, the pyramids.
Yeah, those are always like one of those.
The
my
crazy
God, he's just,
unhit.
like, fucking,
Well,
like-
because he can't see.
He's just crawling. He's like Toph. He's like, I gotta feel the ground.
He speaks Latin?
It's not Latin.
It's the Omega. It's the Omega symbol.
It's a coincidence. It's like Superman. It's like, it's not an S. It's home.
You're coming with me.
Jesus.
You're coming
A nut? They have nuts on.
They have nuts on Apocalypse.
Everybody's got nuts. We gotta eat. He's gotta eat, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I wonder if there was a deleted scene where we saw how Batman.
Kick his ass.
No, actually, Jack, it's because he's Batman.
That's you know what? I'll fall on my own sword here.
Oh man! Yeah, like, this is great. Like.
Poor defenseless alien comes to Earth blinded by superheroes.
They're bullying.
Remember when your guys?
Punched is so good.
Remember when your guys were punching me?
Oh.
Now, kids,
sound effects.
Slam the door in his face.
Yeah, that was good sound effects there.
Like felt like a lot of weight. Like
His 5G's not working. He's got a jetpack on his belt.
He's Batman.
he's got a fuck ton of force.
Insufficient
No
energy.
bars.
Shit.
I told you his 5G's not working.
Program, but I don't have the juice to push it. I need a huge blast of power.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I want a Teen Titans iteration where Shazam is part of the Teen Titans. I'm just gonna say that.
It's very interesting because like I think Cyborg being put on the Justice League actually worked a hell of a lot against it because I think the current iteration of people who know Cyborg associate him with Teen Titans and not the Justice League.
Yeah.
Like,
With me.
you're coming.
Like hell I am.
That sword's not gonna happen.
It's like when they throw all the weapons at once in Avatar. Right? It's like, and like Yusaka's boomerang goes in.
So does Cyborg now have the magic of the old gods in him?
Yeah, get the fuck in there.
Just a quick little uppercut to end it. Imagine they just immediately opened them all back up and came back.
Save him!
Darkseid's like, you thought I couldn't open them?
Hey, that's my jersey. Well, it doesn't fit me anymore, so you can have it.
Hey, you're that kid.
Hell of a catch, man.
Thanks.
Don't tell him, okay? It's none of their freaking business.
It'll be our secret.
That's cool.
No, that's what I said. They have two like little relationships that they set up pretty well in this. So.
Oh, good Phantom Menace style.
Like they kind of make duos. They do like Batman and Lantern, like Superman and Wonder Woman, and then like Cyborg and Shazam, and then Flash is.
Then Flash is on his own.
Yeah, Flash doesn't really have like anyone. He kind of goes back and forth between people. So.
What about the human victims?
I can see them. Let me just get this baby to boom for me one more time.
Come on, baby.
Just drop him.
Yeah, drop him into the ocean. All of them can swim. Oh no, he's catching them. That's right.
So did like each individual boom tube like open up inside their like pods?
I think so. Yeah.
Heads up.
Now we gotta fight people.
We should leave before they blame us again, or...
What, sort of some kind of super friends?
Today marks a momentous day in human.
This is not scaled right. Not scaled. That is not how tall the Capitol is. Like.
Colorful costumes took
Costume? This is my uniform. Now you want to bark orders? After I did the heavy lifting and pulled everyone together?
You're referring to when you botched my very simple directives and Wonder Woman led the charge?
Cyborg showed you a video.
He emailed it to me.
That's.
I am pleased to meet some folks who get me.
Yes,
Stop flirting.
it was good to walk among a pantheon again.
How do you mean?
Hades, Apollo, Hermes, Hephaestus, Zeus.
Batman is Hades.
Batman's fucking Hades. It's like okay.
I've never met anyone like you, Superman, God or mortal.
All you've been doing is fighting. This entire time.
That's her.
Oh,
I guess that does make sense for this the way that this version of Wonder Woman like was introduced. Like as just being like, I don't want to do it, be an envoy. I don't want. It's like I want to just fight.
And thanks for seeing me in here.
Who polished Cyborg? That's what I want to know.
These super friends.
There it is.
Damn it.
I don't know, a team? I've got a lot of responsibilities.
I gotta do my homework.
Well, I have a whole universe to protect, people, so there you go.
Come on, we can do
Just
it
the
together.
Earth.
Yeah? Can you fly into space?
I can.
Not my point. We're not a team.
We're a
I don't
league.
agree, Hal. I kind of like being a part of something.
Yeah, you would. Listen.
That's great. That's great.
His little slide comments are like the back. His delivery is great. Like. I can't believe they didn't do anything with this fucking character for the rest of the fucking universe.
Ask, do you guys have a name?
Yes, we do.
We do?
That's right. You can call us the Super 7. Oh, please don't call us that.
The Super 7?
What, you don't like it?
I actually can't remember if there's a post-credit scene to this.
It just gets no play.
There is a post-credit scene.
There is?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember what it is. Oh, that's just.
did set the ocean on fire.
Those darn Earth dwellers.
The surface dwellers have killed our king. This is an act of war, and they will pay.
It's cool because in the original comic for this story, the 7th member isn't Shazam, it's Aquaman.
Oh yeah, I forgot they changed that around. Yeah,
it's a good movie.
It is a really good movie.
It's really good. It's not, it's funny because it seems longer than what it is too. Like it seems longer than 75 minutes or whatever it is. Like that, there's a lot going on, and it's well done. Like visually, it's incredible. I really enjoyed it. Like I'm into it. Like I'm into this. Like
we got him hooked.
All right.
No. I mean, I always like I'm a Justice League guy. I grew up reading Justice League, and you never, even in the comics back in the 80s, you didn't get to see this kind of stuff. Like they were very careful about how violent it was, and obviously the animation of the day would always be like just push you around. Like nobody ever like got stabbed in the eye.
Yeah, there's a bit of grit and a little bit of extra. It's not like rated R or nothing, but it's a little bit of extra grit that grounds it a little bit more.
And I like these iterations of the characters. They're close enough. They're not too far off.
Again, like I said, I think Superman and Superman's is most far off from where you. But I think that's just a new 52 thing though.
Sure.
Where they had where they made it take longer. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people don't even necessarily. But my understanding is New 52 is not even everyone's favorite. In terms of a lot of
so after 6 years.
A lot of people are 50-50. A lot of people are 50-50 on a lot of the new 52 stuff. Some of there's some great stories in there. There's some really good movies that adapting them actually. But obviously, certain characters get a lot more play, like Damian, which who gets a lot of play in this series. I think a lot of people hate Damian, but you grow. Damian has the Ahsoka effect. Has the Ahsoka effect, where basically the more you go, it's okay, I'm he's growing.
If memory serves, Damian being a part of this universe, Damian Wayne, for anyone who's not aware of what we're talking about, his inclusion in this and his characterization in this is part of the reason why people grew to accept him in the comics.
Yeah,
right. It's because when he first came out, everyone's like, "This is the dumbest thing you've ever done," and you've done.
And
it. Batman having a kid.
Yeah, but the
character getting roofied.
Yeah.
That's literally the.
I don't know. We're getting ahead of ourselves in the universe, but because this man doesn't know what we're talking about.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Well, you probably have a very vague idea of these characters and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, obviously he's one of the 37 Robins, right? At some point.
There's only 11.
Or he'll be Darkwing or some other variation.
He's the Robin and Harley Quinn.
Okay.
So
is he 12?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
He's young.
I sometimes the younger Batman, the younger Robin sometimes just I hate little kids and stuff. I just hate little kids. They're jumping around gymnastics and just slap them. Just slap. Shut up. Go to your room.
Is that the reason?
Damian's usually associated with a larger Bat family. He's in those stories.
Right.
Instead of a more
Damian and Dick and Damian and John
are they doing Damian
are probably the best.
Are they doing Damian in live action?
I don't.
Haven't they announced that?
Yes.
Is he gonna be in Batman Brave and the Bold?
Brave and the Bold. James Gunn has said that the Robin in that will be Damian Wayne.
Okay, cool.
Which is good because
we're skipping a lot of history.
No, it does, but I don't mind that because I would rather I just want Nightwing. I want Dick Grayson.
I want him to get to Nightwing.
Who doesn't get enough play
and and I've always liked Nightwing. That eventually Batman, the Robin says, "All right, enough of this shit. I'm sick and tired of being your sidekick, and I'm gonna go do my own thing."
And honestly, a lot of ways, Damian and Dick's relationship is more interesting than Batman and Damian.
And that's a big thing because in the comics, obviously we get a lot of Damian now with you said with John Kent and other things.
I love him with John.
A huge part of Damian's presence in the comics is when Batman was dead and Dick Grayson was Batman.
I actually like a lot more of the obscure Bat-Fam types. What's this the mute one?
Orphan.
Cassandra Cain.
No, I like Cassandra Cain. There's also
the Orphan.
Orphan, yeah, Orphan. I think, but that's Lady Shiva, right?
Yep.
I think is the mother of that one. So there's characters like that are very.
We had this conversation when we were watching Caped Crusader, and they brought in
all of the Robins.
And we were like, are we getting Cassandra Cain? And then we had a whole side conversation about that. But
Have you seen all of Caped Crusader yet? Or no?
No.
Yeah, we gotta watch through that.
Great show. Go watch our reacts to it.
Anyway, any more thoughts on this particular movie? We're kind of bouncing around.
It was super. Super
These
Friends.
Super Friends were awesome.
I haven't seen it in a while. I loved rewatching it. There are parts that I forgot, and frankly, this is probably one of the better movies in this universe too.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's not that it necessarily goes down, but it's such a great introduction that there are a couple movies that I felt like.
Well, there's like a few Justice League ones. I think the next one is the weakest, probably.
Yeah, the Atlantis one.
The Aquaman one, which is like next. I think it's the next in the.
It
order,
is.
actually.
Yeah, it is.
Justice League Dark's really good.
Yes.
Like that's probably
The best.
That might be the best movie.
It's the best one.
The other Constantine movie is like there's like 1 or 2 Constantine movies I think as well.
I'm a big
like
fan
that are pretty
of all
good.
the Batman ones. Like those.
Yeah.
Except for Hush.
So good. All right.
Batman isn't even like
We get it, Jack.
Batman doesn't get a lot of play in one of them actually. Weirdly enough, so
Bad
like,
Blood,
It's more of
yeah.
Bad Blood. Like it's more of the extended cast.
That's
more
one
play.
that Rich might like because it's very much a Dick Grayson Nightwing movie.
Yeah, that one's a lot
more than it is a Batman.
Yeah, Grayson gets a decent amount of play like in these movies.
Oh yeah, especially in like the Teen Titans and movies and stuff.
I actually like this iteration of Teen Titans quite a bit as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a different team than the traditional one that people are like associate with from like the cartoons. But like it has like Blue Beetle on it. I think is a little bit different. Obviously Raven's a bit different.
I love the interpretation of Raven in these.
Too.
I've always thought that DC should start like
Leader Starfire is good.
Counter to Marvel. Like I always felt like DC doing like a Justice League movie to start off a universe was a very good play.
They should have just started the movie like.
I don't know. Like I feel
didn't work as much.
I feel like
I don't think you needed like origins.
If this movie and some version of it had been like the movie would have been closer to this concept, and we didn't like. I mean, obviously they had already done Superman and shit like that.
I feel
so
like a lot of the DC heroes' origins aren't that important.
They're not. Everyone knows them.
You can they're and that's what I like when you don't. I don't need like an origin story for every freaking thing. Like it's just, and some of them are quick. Some of them are literally like Iron Man gives his buddy a suit. Okay, there's your origin story. All right, like the Green Lantern origin story takes 3 minutes.
That's actually
he's just like flying his little thing, and all of a sudden, what's his name shows
like,
up and gives him his
Green
ring.
Lantern's not
Like
a
that's
character
literally
where,
all it
you
is.
just
Like
see, how he became Green Lantern.
Right.
Like,
It's
really.
not. It's not a big
At
deal.
least not in
Like
film.
like
I'm sure it's interesting. in
you
comic
found a dying alien, and the ring found you, and you're Green Lantern now.
That's actually one of the.
But you don't need to go off to the planet to Io and meet a bunch of other things and training and all that other stupid shit that they did.
Well, that point you're making is actually kind of why I want to see like the MCU. Like
I've only read like Green Lantern comics. I've never read like the origin story for Green Lantern.
It's really simple. Like, and then because the ring just finds like when the bearer of the ring dies, the ring finds the closest person proximity that it senses like Thor's hammer that virtue like it won't go to a scumbag. Like it senses the same way again. Thor's hammer can only be picked up by someone it views to be virtuous. It's the same concept. And then and yes, like I remember like when Guy Gardner gets it like in the comics, like
deal with him in the first Superman movie.
Like it's kind of funny like how they like the different ones the way they do it and you're like this guy gets it, but it's kind of funny because the ring
I think Nathan Fillion will do a good job as Guy.
I think he's going to be
like,
good.
and I think they're trying to play him for more of like laughs than like actually
right,
which is like. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. Obviously, like nobody wants
and nobody
Guy
wants
Gardner to be like a main lantern of the universe.
Right.
Though, let's be real. Like
I want Kyle Rayner, right?
Yeah. There's like 5. So
the only white lantern.
The second one after the original one after Hal Jordan, what's his name?
John Stewart.
John Stewart was
I
liked Hal Jordan. I grew up reading Hal Jordan, so when they moved to John Stewart, it was a little tough for the folks that were in their teens. Not that we, just because he was so different, but it was a great bit of storytelling. As I think back and as I reread some of that era, I like the fact that they're like, no, we're gonna like a guy that
I actually don't understand why John Stewart Green Lantern has not like already been implemented, considering he has like just because of the DC animated universe, he has much more like nostalgia play than like Hal.
Wouldn't have John Stewart been a better Green Lantern movie to begin with? Like if DC would have done it,
and he would have like.
I think DC's scared to do Green Lantern because of Ryan Reynolds.
No, but instead of doing the Ryan Reynolds
No,
one,
but I think like that's what
they
you
should
do
have just
Stewart,
done
though.
John Stewart. They should have just done.
Like, that's like the benefit of that character having like multiple like iterations that are like not like because like Hal Jordan is not like Guy Gardner at all, and Guy
You don't
Gardner's
even
not,
need
like,
to see him become Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Like he could have already had the ring, and you could have done a quick flashback that I got this ring from another guy, and just say I got it from another human, and now I'm like you didn't need Hal Jordan.
The gun one's
in
gonna
it.
have both.
That's
right?
why that's why I said like that's how DC should do their movie. Like I'm excited for Superman, and I'm sure that James Gunn has a great plan. But going off of
We're not seeing Smallville.
The order of release
We're not-
has me like concerned about the DC ones because like I don't like Superman like Supergirl like back to back. It's like okay, that's kind of like what's the something the first one's Supergirl.
They said that.
Yeah, like it's like that's the only other casting we really have. Which again,
My
I
Adventures
like
of
that
Superman
casting
season
a lot.
1, My
so.
Adventures of Superman season 2.
But it's just I just think it's interesting that like they're doing another. To be fair, like I assume that like Superman's also going to show up in like Supergirl, which at least could like give us a very early like because I think one of the reasons that like the MCU starts off well is because like the characters are like Tony Stark shows up a bunch like in those first 5 movies, like in a post-credit scene and stuff like that, and he, obviously like his first movie comes out pretty quickly after, so you like already got like a lot of Tony Stark content, familiarity within like a 2-year span because he was in a post-credit scene and had 2 full movies under his belt within like 2 years. I think like if they do that with Corn Sweat, I think his name, Corn Sweet, whatever his name is, then that could have a similar impact.
Superman. And I feel like James Gunn didn't say it explicitly, but I feel like that's also the plan with Superman is because like the plot of his movie is that he like is such a fresh, bright face in the superhero game that's apparently going to be very commercialized, and he changes everything, so he's going to just show up a lot, and it's going to be like, I'm the difference maker.
Yeah.
All right.
We went way off the trail.
I mean, we're talking about
It's all
DC.
DC, yeah, fair enough.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We hope you liked the react. Please let us know what your favorite moment was from the show. The movie.
Ice cream. Tell us what you're looking forward to.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite movie that we're going to watch in the DCAU? And subscribe, like, comment, just interact with us. We like to interact with you guys, so we hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye.